Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xanthus Vice here, and we are back with some more Drifts in the Sky 3rd. I hope you guys had a great day so far. Where we last left off, we had done a bit of grinding, a bit more to the memory fragment, and we finally went through the next completed the next area of the plane to not only go up against the other members of the Ouroboros once again, which is pretty cool, actually facing all three of them this time, as opposed to like having to fight them one on one or one at a time. And of course, the Schwarzwerder actually being Luve, because I mean, come on, who else could it have been? But I did like how, again, it still does really tie into the theme of like connections between people. Like, even when you think back to some of the other people back then, even if they were side characters or background characters, like the three thugs before being from Agate's past, Philip, technically from Julia and Chloe's, Cassius being for Estelle, and then now with Luve being for what's it called? For Joshua, and for Rand having to fight the Ouroboros members. It's very interesting, and we are potentially heading into the I don't know. I think we still have I think I checked. We still have like another chapter or two left. So yeah, but today is gonna be more focused on just side stuff today, because I don't know how much more I actually like have to do, like the levels and such. Because I do also have to level up Gisette, because in the back of my mind I kept thinking like, are they going to try to put us in a situation where I'm going to have to make many different groups of people again? Because I have had to do that in other Trails games, so it wouldn't be the first time it happened. So if that is the case, I really will actually have to get her up to speed with everyone else. And not just that, it's like I have to get some people like their ornament stuff like maxed out at the very least. And then maybe change some of this stuff based on like personal preference later on. So again, that's kind of why it's like I don't feel like we should just automatically move on to the next part of the story. So we're gonna continue where we left off with the other door first. Then I think we'll do a mini game from the sun door, and we'll see what exactly we can do from there. Or actually, I also just checked. There is a way I can check what I did before with the doors. I think it should be, where is it? Yeah, here we go. This shows me all the doors I have done and still need to do. So yeah, here we have Moon 1. I haven't done Moon 2 yet because I still have to do that. This one, I don't know what exactly I need in order to open this door, but save that for later. Have done 3, have done 4. Oh, my bad. Pressed the wrong button again. So then, for the star doors, we have done almost everything. We just have a couple more left. Yeah, because we have star door 6 with the 20 kinds of food, which I will try to do that off stream again just so I can get the recipes, so then I can like make some of this stuff, because I don't know if it's like I'll have to do a battle or anything like that, but still. This is the one that we're gonna do today that we left off from last time, because again, it's like it seemed like it was actually gonna focus on the mayor, so I thought like it'd probably be better we save that for next time, considering maybe there's a bit of stuff for there. 13, this one. I think we could possibly also do this one as well, because I'm pretty sure I've done 400 battles. I don't know. I have to check what it says for like my stats or whatever. And then this one, I guess we still need another door, because I think there's supposed to be 15 star doors. I'm still missing one. And then also in regards to the moon door, the sun door, I'm still missing one. Oh yeah, this one, which I have no idea how exactly I'm supposed to open it. I still also haven't gotten this thing that I'm supposed to get, so I guess I have to go find a chest to do it. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll just be doing the extra stuff once again today, seeing where we go from there. So first off, yeah, see, because I'm missing number 15, and I can't find that here, so I guess it's like there will still be more time to do this stuff like later on. But that's why it's like I'm trying to get a good amount of them done now, so that when we get close to the end, there's not too much left to kind of deter us from finishing the game. So yeah, let's go ahead with where is it? 50,000 mirror. There better be a reason it's actually 50,000 mirror. Like, goddamn, that is fucking expensive. Also, made sure to save the amount of step if I have from before. Oh, and also, sorry it took me so long for to actually stream. It has been fucking hot in this house, let me tell you. And we even had the AC on, but I don't know if I mentioned this to y'all, but I live on the top floor in my house, so it is really, like, you can still feel it. So it got pretty annoying, and then I actually had to put my mini fan back in the place where I used to have it, because my room's not as big as I would want it to be. I had my New Jersey, or my Azure Lane New Jersey bunny figure over at the spot where the fan used to be, since I only have that out like seasonally now. So I had to like do that and then just put stuff around, and yeah, it's kind of enough reason. Though that didn't really take me that long, but yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I better be getting something good out of this. Like, I'm paying 50,000 mirror, man. That better be a good ass reason that I'm actually doing this. And yes, I know this team is pretty awkward right now, but it's like the other reason is also so that this team actually does need to work on leveling up as well. So that's why I set them up to be the next ones to do that. And once again, we are only a couple days away from the next 2 updates that we have to go through. I think Punishing Grey Raven's supposed to be tomorrow on the 25th, and Honkai Impact Thursday is supposed to be on the 26th. And like I said, depending on what time those updates come out in the NA servers, I'll see if I can stream them on the same day as release or the next day after that. Because I do intend to do that. And I will change my schedule. I know I left it at Atelier Yumiya, even though it's going to be postponed for a while. I will change that. I'm just also trying to figure out like whatever game do I want to put to the side as like the next game to do, since Atelier Yumiya is just something I'll be doing off stream for now. Just to do all my progress again after all that damn time. But I'm kind of struggling because it's like I could do Devil May Cry, but I kind of want to save that for the fall since that'll be getting close to Halloween. Or I could just do it for Final Fantasy since I already did part 1 of 7. I could go to part 2. It's just a lot of things going on. Thank you very much for coming today. I'd love if you would be able to start coming to pray like this more often. I'm afraid it looks as though I won't have a choice in that matter. If I show any signs of skipping mass lately, Lila gives me a stern lecturing. You're ever fortunate to have someone like her by your side, you know. If it's more valuable to a person than someone who will chide them when they seem to be straying from the right path. I couldn't agree more. I do wish she would go a little easier on me than she currently does, however. Look at it this way. The fact that she doesn't just shows how important you are to her. For one thing, I've heard you've been exceptionally busy with work these days. I wouldn't be surprised if she hoped to make the time you spend here to be a break from all of that. And as frustrating as it is to admit, that's a scarcely sound assessment. But she can't keep me away from work forever, now can she? I think I ought to be getting back to it now, so will you excuse me? Please give my regards to Father Holston. Certainly. A good day to you then. And also, I was kind of like cleaning around my room too, hence why it's like I didn't decide to stream in the morning. As if Lila wasn't bad enough, now I have Sister Rose saying the same things as her. Oh well. Next up is inspecting the market, so I should probably get to doing that. I was expecting Lila to be here to meet me by now, though. It's been awfully cold to me lately. I still don't have a clue as to why. I thought she was going to pray with me today too, but she up and decided she needed to take care of the shopping. Maybe I can grill her on it later. For now, I should hurry and get to the market. Thanks. I really do appreciate your help today. Not at all. I should be saying the same to you. Anyway, you need anything else, just give me a call. I can always work my way out of whatever's on my schedule to make time for you. I certainly keep that in mind. Please do. I've just been so excited for the big day already. Surely we want to remember.
Yes, I'm sure. For now, however, I really should be going.
Oh yeah, the mayor should be about done with mass now, right? Till next time.
Farewell for now.
What, maybe they're trying to, like, make a big party for her. But then again, that'd be too simple. But then again, this is the starter trio, so not everything has to be too complicated.
Did I just witness what I think I did? So that's why she's been acting so distant toward me lately. I wish she had said something. Thought we were supposed to be close. I suppose it shouldn't come as much of a surprise. She's a grown woman. She might seem cold towards people on the outside, but she's a wonderful human being. And a rather attractive one, too. If anything, I'm surprised it's taking her this long to find someone. Well, it wouldn't be fair of me to get in the way of her happiness. I do feel a little lonely at the thought, but she's going to want my support. It wouldn't be right for me not to give her. I'll have to apologize for being late. Might I ask exactly what you are doing? Oh, it's you, Lila. How long have you been there? You appear to be rather tired. That's why I kept telling you that you need to stop overexerting yourself. Oh no, I'm not, I assure you. Shall we head to the market? Well, if you say so.
Next day. Damn, I still also can't believe how freaking hot it is. It's like 100 degrees outside today, so I was like, whew, good thing I didn't have any plans to do anything today, nor go to the gym, because I went yesterday, so I was like, thank goodness for that, because honestly, I wanted to go to the pool, but unfortunately, I would have had to go like super early, because they were having like classes or whatever there later, and it's like, I can't handle waking up that early in the morning. It's like, I'd rather it be like, it's hot, and then I go to the pool to chill out, and then to a rest at home. You feel me?
Mayor Maybell? Can I ask you to go over what you want me to do one more time? Just so I'm not misunderstanding. Well, as I said, I would like to investigate exactly what relationship those two have, as well as what kind of person the gentleman in question is. So, to put it in simpler terms, you want me to check out whether they're dating and do a background check on the man, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Is there something wrong? Well, kinda. I mean, we bracers do at times do background checks on people, but that's when we suspect or know for sure they're involved in a crime. If they're not, doing so would be an invasion of their privacy, and that doesn't exactly fly with us.
Yeah, because if anything, it's like, you would hire like a private detective or something, but then again, I guess they don't really have that kind of thing here anyway.
Oh. Obviously, if you have a reason to believe the man Lila appears to be dating is involved in illegal activity, I'd be happy to help. Is that the case, though? No. On the contrary, actually. Appears to be a good, honest man. I see. There's obviously going to be the chance that it's just a facade, he's not the kind of person he appears to be. But as it stands, I don't see any grounds for the guild to make their move. That is unfortunate, but I can certainly see where you're coming from. I'm sorry for troubling you with this. I don't know what came over me. Please forget this conversation ever happened. Forgive me for asking this, but you're all in favor of them dating, right? You're not trying to break them up or something? So why are you concerned with finding all this out? As I think you're aware, Lila lost her mother and father during the 100 Days War. As far as I can tell, the scars that left on her heart still haven't truly healed either. And I believe this is her first foray into romantic relationships too. I'm just so worried about her getting hurt as a result of this. I'm not the slightest concerned about how noble the man's family is or how much money they have. Nothing superficial like that. All I want to know is whether he genuinely cares for her well-being and will make her happy. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like, she's not doing it out of jealousy or just trying to be like, Lila's only a part of my family. Not that kind of shtick. It's just, she's trying to look out for the best for her. especially considering how much Lila's done for her, even though they haven't really known too much about Lila until literally just recently in our last investigation in second.
I see where you're coming from. Still, at the end of the day, that doesn't give me the excuse to invade the man's privacy or meddle in their affairs. I'm sure Lila will eventually tell me about what's going on when she feels the time is right. I can ask her all of my questions then. Nah, this is good stuff. What do you mean? I completely understand where you're coming from. I'd be more than happy to accept your request. Wait, I thought... Are you sure? In doing so violate the Bracer Code? No worries. The Bracer Code's totally open to individual interpretation, so it leaves a lot to each Bracer's personal judgment. I feel trying to follow the code to the letter and ignoring the feelings of those we're trying to serve is the point of being a Bracer too. So I don't think it's unfair to dismiss your well-meaning intentions as trying to invade someone's privacy either.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but hey, I'll give it up for you, Annalise.
You leave all of this to me. I'll get you all kinds of answers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you agreeing to do this for me. Really. Just know that I completely understand where you're coming from earlier. So I do want to ask that you invade his privacy no more than necessary. Is that fair? Perfecto. I hope this turns out to be something that will really make her happy.
And that was the day Annalise agreed to accept the mayor's request, immediately, and enthusiastically, beginning our investigation. Naturally, she was very cautious not to make both Lila and her presumed partner suspicious in the process. Testimony 1.
Those two certainly did come here, yes. I remember them sitting at that table over there having a pleasant conversation with one another. I couldn't tell you what they were talking about, I'm afraid, but I do remember seeing Lila smiling while talking, which you don't see every day with her. That struck me. Really now? Do you remember anything about the man, by the way? Not much in detail, just that he was a well-groomed, seemingly pleasant young man. That's about all I can say, I'm afraid. I see. Can I ask why you want to know all of this? Well, you see... Wait, it's okay. You don't need to answer. They're in love, aren't they? It all makes sense now. She did very much look like a girl in love when she was talking to him, you know? Lolana's finally ready to begin her journey, is she? How sweet. We don't know for sure yet, so please keep this to yourself, okay? Don't go telling any of the other customers and starting any rumors. Not to worry, the secret's safe with me.
And then everyone's gonna make that assumption, right? Testimony 2.
Yeah, I saw them. I remember the man escorting the maid to the front door of the mayor's mansion. I was surprised he didn't go inside with her, honestly. Whenever I take Mina home, I always do. You must mean you're the one behaving improperly, not the man we're talking about. I am? Ordinarily, when a gentleman escorts a lady to her home, he doesn't go inside. Really? Really? But surely the fact that I do is proof that we're close, right? I wouldn't be assuming that if I were you. For one thing, those two seemed awfully close even without that, didn't they? Not saying it's always wrong to go inside, per se. If that's what you want to keep doing, you won't see me stopping you.
Wow, as if they have their own little drama.
Thanks for the info, anyway.
Seriously, it's like watching a soap opera over there.
You want to ask about a man who's been spending time with Lila lately. Thinking back, I did see her with a man when my husband and I went to the market. They were looking at souvenirs together, I believe.
I remember it well too. I've rarely seen a more adoring pair in my life. They were like a pair of newlyweds.
Really? I wouldn't pay much attention to anything my husband says, as a habit of exaggerating.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it either. These kinds of stories are always much more interesting with a touch of dramatic flair.
It wasn't the first time I'd seen the man, though. Sure, I've met him before, but I can't for the life of me remember his name. Can you remember, dear?
Don't be silly, of course I remember. I would never forget the name of the man I've done good business with. That was young Leonard.
Wait, I know that name. Leonard from Kingfisher Inn? Oh, you know him already? Well, that puts a damper on my fun. I use that place a lot for work reasons, so I even know him by face. Can't say I know all that much about him as a person, though. You're well acquainted with him. Would you tell me a bit more about him? I don't mind, but this information isn't going to come cheap. You're gonna charge me? Please, that's not funny, dear. We owe ever so much to the Bracer Guild. You can't threaten to charge a member. Sorry, but I just can't help myself to a good joke. Let's see. Well, he's a good, honest man for starters. He's gonna give a whole story. Several days later. I see. So the man in question is Leonard from the Kingfisher Inn. I wonder how those two came to know each other. Oh, you know Leonard already? Only by name. I can't say I've ever spoken to him in person as such. The Kingfisher Inn has really made a name for itself in recent years. It's been doing quite well financially too. As things stand, it's a good target for investment. Trino said that too. I'm no expert on that kind of stuff though. Still, from what I can gather based on your report, the relationship is a healthy one. You seem to think very highly of Leonard. Oh, absolutely. Even his little sister Safina is super sweet. I'd say you don't have anything to worry about with them. From what I gathered, they make for a picture-perfect married couple. I'd like to believe that's still a while off. Then again, if they really are dating, it's a reality I'll have to come to terms with sooner or later. I'm happy for her, but at the same time, I'm a little sad too. I get what you mean. Thank you very much for your report, Annalise. Sounds like she's made a fine choice. I suppose all I can do now is wait for her to share the truth with me herself. This sounds like a good plan. Oh, speak of the devil, I wonder if the time's finally come. That'd be a funny coincidence, but maybe it has. And if it has, then it's just about time I made my exit. Won't want to get in the way. Nonsense. I'd actually prefer if you stayed. If she does tell us what I expect her to, I don't intend to hide the truth of what I asked you to do. Oh, I see. Well, okay then. Miss Annalise, please do accept my apologies. I didn't realize I was intruding. You're not. Don't mind me. I was just here to give my report on an investigation on behalf of the mayor. I see. So what brings you here, Lila? Do you have something you want to talk to me about? You could say that, yes. I have an important request I wish to make of you. Really now? What would it happen to be? Well, it concerns the Kingfisher Inn near Valeria Lake. We were right. Excuse me? Did you think I had no idea what was happening? How would you know everything there is to know? How could you possibly? I'm sorry. I actually had Annalise here look into it for me. I was worried about you, you see. You've been behaving so strangely lately. I'm sorry that I did it, but I just couldn't help myself. I see. There's no need for you to apologize, however. I didn't mean to worry you. Perhaps I should have been more open from the start. Is Leonard being good to you? Damn! Come right to the chase, why don't ya? He's a very kind man, yes. Why do you ask? That wasn't what I was asking. You know what I mean, Lila. So, is there anything else you want to say on the matter? Oh yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like to get right to discussing the date for the big day. Already? The big day? You already started mapping it out? We have. We're hoping to keep it a secret for as long as possible in order to surprise you. Naturally, I've made sure everything fits into your schedule. Do I have you okay to begin making the necessary arrangements? Wowee! Is something wrong? What was that? I can see why you might have wanted to surprise me. I can. But But did you really have to keep this from me until this late in the process? I mean, you've got a right to your own private life, and you don't have to share everything in that with me. I'm not saying you have to, but I can't believe you would decide something so important without consulting me even once. Do I mean that little to you? Besides, you've only been going out for about a month. Our wedding bells at this stage are a little premature. This decision is going to impact you for the rest of your life, Lila. You understand that? I think you should calm down and listen to what she has to say, Mayor Maybell. I'm sure she does understand and has her own reasons for... I have a horrible feeling that there's a very great misunderstanding taking place here. You serious? Just what are we misunderstanding? The arrangements I've been making are for your next vacation.
I see. To get reservations and maybe like make it a special not an event, but like to plan like some activities or stuff for her that she can also do while over there.
You've been so busy lately that I thought you really ought to have one. So I've been making necessary arrangements in secret.
Well, at least it isn't something so simple like just a surprise party. Because then again, it's like I feel like a lot of people would have been involved in that. They would have caught on to the misunderstanding.
What? You mentioned before that you would like to visit the famous Kingfisher Inn once, you see? So when Leonard needed to come to Beau's Market to do some shopping, we decided to use the chance to meet and discuss how to go about this. I hadn't realized my actions were causing so many problems for you.
Yeah, I guess that's true, because considering that he was already here, it would be better to kind of plan that whole thing here, with him in person, as opposed to just doing it over a phone call, where it's like, some things are better left to actually see it from, like, face to face. That's reasonable.
Whoopsie. I worry about you sometimes. Besides, I have no intention of getting married before a certain mistress of mine. Which doesn't seem to be anytime soon, since she has a hobby of turning down countless marriage proposals in favor of devoting herself to work.
Oh yeah, that is true, because I don't even think she is married, even when we saw her in Trust the Daybreak 2, as like a cameo.
It's not a hobby. It's because I have so much on my work on my plate that I don't have time for marriage to be on the brain. So there's something between you and Leonard? Nothing at all? Everyone says you two have been getting along so well. I'll admit that he's a lovely man and one I have a very positive impression of. But I never considered him a potential partner. Not once. Why? All girls your age experience romance at least once. It wouldn't be right for you not to do the same. This isn't something I intended to come out and say, but it seems you leave me no choice. Right now the most important thing in my life is your happiness. Put that over anything and everything else. Ensuring it is my greatest joy, my very reason for being. Until you've decided upon a partner to supplement that happiness, I have absolutely no intention of looking at anyone but you.
I see. So not so much that it's like she doesn't need a love life, but just that as long as she knows that the person most important to her can have happiness and that they can fulfill that, then she wouldn't feel comfortable just leaving her to her own devices like that, because again, she could potentially overwork herself and all that kind of stuff.
I do appreciate you worrying about me. If it's my happiness you want, I ask that you focus on your own first and foremost. And yet, like clockwork, I see you disregarding your well-being and taking on far more work than is human possible. I get it. Now that we can put the whole marriage thing behind us, I will accept your offer of vacation. So feel free to proceed with your plan. Leave arranged the schedule to you. As you wish. Then if you'll permit me to excuse myself, I shall. Good day to you, Miss Annalise.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. Looks like my research may have been a tad incomplete.
Well, I mean, to be fair, no one remembered what they were or even heard what they were talking about. It's not like you could draw a conclusion from anything else. Also, she didn't ask or like stalk them in question in regards to respecting their privacy as well, so it's not that bad that they were off the mark.
Don't worry about it. I don't think anything was wrong with your report. All of this was due to me foolishly jumping to conclusions. Can't believe I ended up giving her yet another excuse to lecture me. Aw, it's no big deal. I gotta admit though, I am jealous. Jealous? You never heard that. You never heard that. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see you around. You two look great together. Huh? Oh, Annalise.
Wait, was Annalise trying to suggest... I mean... I'm gonna just leave it up in the air, fuck it.
What a day. I feel almost ashamed to be this relieved over all of this. I don't know if I'll be able to manage without her at my side.
I think I'm ever finished. Oh, okay, cool. Food never recipe. 100,000 Bira? Huh? Okay, that was definitely worth it, because it was also a bit funny. Not so much, but hey, it was something. Yeah, I would definitely take that. Alright. With that, we gotta see what else we can focus on. Okay. So, yeah, so, again, I want to save this one, potentially for another time, or maybe later, because I know that's gonna take a while. 6. Can't do that yet. I can do 13. I have to check if I would hope I've done 400 battles by this point, but I don't know. You can't do 14. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, we don't have this one yet. So, yeah, let's go with this one. Let's see if I actually have met the requirements. I think I actually do, because I think I remember trying to enter here and I could have. Yeah, because I think I actually do remember it's like I could have done it, but I decided to save it for later. Oh yeah, we have. Okay, good. Yeah, let's see. What is this? And then maybe I'll do some poker. Just to do a bit extra. And then maybe I actually will do the 4 happiness one or Shara one, just because, like I said, this is just gonna be an extra stream, like not focused on like main story. Or if I need to, I actually can get started on main story if I have to, which honestly I would be fine with, because again, let's get close to finishing it way before Tristan Sky remake. Report on the Erebonia's Bracer. Oh, right, yeah, because we've heard like brief summaries and stuff about it in Treasure Cold Steel, and I assumed it was like they kind of staged it for the purpose of eliminating Bracer guilds, so that they wouldn't get in the way of Osborne, considering how much they meddled in the situation with LaBeryl and how the SSS was able to meddle with the stuff going on in Crossbow. So I thought it was like a contingency for potentially that. But yeah, let's see. Let me get the more detailed information. In the Septian calendar year 1202, many of the branches of the Bracer Guild in Erebonian came under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were in our group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it, and the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Because that's also the other thing, right? It's like, it had to have been Osborne, because it's way too convenient that they would have been able to attack all those, because they would have to know, like, times that they were working, when they're done, who would be on what roles and such, who would be there to know, like, to assess that you can actually attack there and not be caught. Because it didn't really seem like they caught the people. Because from what I remember, it's like they haven't been found out. For long, the orbital communications network in the capital was rife with calls and messages. The situation grew increasingly grave. From Intelligence Division, First Subdivision, to General Staff Office. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the second subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the city's underground waterways.
Judging by explosives used and means employed, this was the work of professionals, currently working to confirm the locations of potential dangerous persons within the country. From the 3rd subdivision to the 1st. A Jaeger member has been found among those suspected entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for logistics in the Jester Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on other members of the same corps in the country. From Erebonian Bracer Guild to the Laberlian one, Grenzel Branch. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdall came under attack. When able to contact the Bracers, tried to oversee them. Request the aid of high-ranking Bracers. It's urgent. Repeat this. Oh, right, because this is also why Cassius was gone, right? Because he went to go check out what was going on with the Bracer guilds over in Erebonia. So that's why he couldn't handle the stuff in Liberl during the coup that Richard was doing. Right. And if I remember, Sarah was also taking part in that as well. For the 1st subdivision to General Staff Office. The Bracer Guild here in Erebonia sent a message to the guild's Granzel branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking Bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming day. Yeah. The request they be pursued and put on a strict surveillance board. Yeah, it was. Because, like, they could have, like, tapped into their communications. Yeah, and that's how it was, like, they knew they had to hold off Cassius Bright, because also it would let Ouroboros continue with their plan that Osborne had been expecting, saying that they were in cahoots. 2 days after the assaults began, Cassius Bright, S-Rank, arrived in the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the Bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered into chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communication to prevent interception by the enemy. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that was the main thing, right? Because Cassius was trying to do all he could. But, again, they could just tap into any calls and surveillance stuff, so it was better for them to do that. At this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonia was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested for the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear that they could not be counted upon. But again, like, why? Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up to that point. After choosing a small number of bracers who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded that the enemy would have built a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border controls are. Yeah, that's true. Because with how many of the giant gates they had all over the place, it'd be very hard to escape after. Like sneaking in, yeah, but then you'd be trapped in a cage. Not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. From 1st subdivision to General Staff. The bracer sent by Liberal's Guild is conferred to be Juan Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-rank bracer whose file in our subdivision has him rated as an L4 threat, second highest level possible. He's also the man believed to have commanded the counteroffense against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. Potentially pose a threat to national security, so he's being carefully watched. Attempt to crack CB fail, or track and fail. Our whereabouts are unknown. Yeah, it's not that easy to catch the strongest man alive. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it as it stands. So our bracers are currently traveling aboard a train. They'd have to be taking part in some kind of operation. 6 bracers assaulted the Jaeger's base. Jaegers inside the bracers were apprehended. We identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. The discovery of the enemy's base revealed that it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaeger's movements became much more passive. The two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the guild representative made contact with the intelligence division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. First, yes, CB has made contact with a member of our subdivision, currently in the process of confirming. Target CB has proposed a joint operation. Need to meet him again at a specified date and time. Strategic analysis of the Bracer Guild attack, Intelligence Division, 2nd Subdivision. What eventually broke the deadlock was a brilliant strategy devised by Cassius Bride. Having successfully made contact with a member of the Intelligence Division, he made them send a message to HQ in hopes they would be intercepted by the enemy. Ah! Like, letting them know a fake plan. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would be happening, and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what Cassius Bride had hoped for. During the meeting, Cassius Bride had also given said Intelligence Division member an encoded message, containing detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they'd been lured out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan, and after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild, the Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate him were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces, who were in other bases, were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. 7 months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. But again, do we know why, though? Because if anything, if they really wanted to ensue chaos directly to the Bracer Guild, they could have at least attacked one branch in each country. Made it seem hard to understand who they really are targeting. Raising the threat level of Cassius Bright, S-Rank Bracer effective immediately. Henceforth, he would be regarded as the L5 threat. Ooh, yeah, so it was like, that's probably what it was, right? They didn't expect him to go to the Intelligence Division, and they knew it'd be risky if they tried something sneaky, because he's an S-Rank Bracer for a reason. Not only is he strong, but he's intelligent. If the plan was leaked to anybody and the mission had failed, he'd probably know right away that they had a snake amongst them. I see. Yeah. So even when he wasn't necessarily intentionally trying to suss them out, it's like he had put him in a position where trying to go against him for something for the sake of the Bracer Guild, which is representative over the entirety of Zemuria, would be way too risky. And probably also more difficult for Osborne in the future, because if they knew it's like he directly, considering he leads the Intelligence Division, which maybe they didn't know immediately, but they would probably learn at some point, would be way too bad for them to be like, okay, you know what? Now we need bracers more than ever here. Because since it was kind of like a stalemate kind of thing, that's why the Bracer Guilds have been left alone, but most of them were already gone by that point. So it wouldn't have made much impact then anyway, if the remainder had gotten involved with his plans. As opposed to if all of them were there, or if even more forces were there. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over the mission to our foreign agencies. Just mission over. From GSO Special Investigative Department to His Excellency. Yep, of course. We have also confirmed Cassius Bright's departure. Wait, what's GSO? I'm trying to remember what that is. I feel like I should know that. We should continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviors to date. We are yet to confirm any interaction between him and the minstrel. Continue to follow him. Oh, I see. Because they probably knew of what exactly the history between Olivia and Cassius Bright is, because we don't really know too much about like how they knew each other back then. Because we don't even know if it's like he knew him from back when all the guild and the rest of the country worked together to take down the D&G at the time. So it was like, when would that have been? But I see. Yeah, but Olivier was already here at the time, so. But they didn't know that back then. Oh, okay. Alright, that gives me a better idea. Jack Army and 10,000 mirror. Alright, that was good. It did at least enlighten me on a bit more of the details. And again, it shows why Cassius Bright is definitely one of the greatest of all time. It definitely is a really impressive bracer. Probably the most impressive. Damn, alright. So with that, we've done another story. Let's see. So yeah, I just have the food thing, and then this, when it comes to the other doors. I probably should do a moon door, honestly. It'd be too simple if I just only did those. Oh, wait, right. Forgot. before we continue, let's do some poker. Yeah, because I tried to see if I could unlock the hard or like nightmare difficulty of this that they said, but unfortunately I don't have the requirement for that, so might as well do this one that I actually enjoy. Maybe I'll even try the fishing one later. Oh wait, shit, I don't have the card with me. Damn it, I forgot. Alright, give me a second. I just remembered who actually has this thing. I forgot I still gave it to Joshua to prevent death blows, so let me do that real quick. Yeah, because now I gotta potentially try to level up everybody. At least I think I... Alright, let's try this again. I will probably have to look up what I need to open the last one. But I'll try to do that on my own time, probably. Yeah, so let's do this real quick. I still hate how I can't just like skip this automatically and just move on. I wish I could. It's a whole lot easier. Yeah, I can't really do anything about it. But again, at least I have this high speed thing to just move it. There we go. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, 3, 4, 5. Well, to be fair, I just need a 6. But I could fail with getting the other card. You know what? Let's try it. If I can get a 6... Ah, damn it. I was afraid of that. In the back of my mind, I literally was thinking, what happens if I get like a queen or a jack? I literally got exactly what I did not want. Great. Great, man. Glad you got what I needed. Fuck you. Alright. King. Okay, I have an ace at least, but the rest are not great. I'll switch these. I haven't gotten a king yet, so... Nope. Okay, yes, I only get a pair here. That's not good. Think we'll be tied if I'm lucky? Yeah, I figured. Never gonna be that simple. Queen, Jack, Ace. Oh, damn, okay, yeah. I should get a king. Ah. Well, I mean, at least I had 2 pairs. That's something. No, we tied. Are you serious? Fuck. I mean, to be fair, we hadn't drawn those cards, so it was gonna happen at some point. Ooh. Oh shit, no. This is bad again. Because if I keep the queen and the jack, can I get a king? But we've already had enough king cards, unless they automatically reshuffle them back at the deck. Oh my god. And again, I only get 1 chance. Nah, I'm gonna have to fold. Because I can't be at that much of a deficit against Jack and then have to work my way back up again. Okay, not the worst. Could be better, but... Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't really get jack shit here. And no, there was no pun intended for that. Okay, at least we're tied. At least we're tied. I can handle that. I can handle that. Let's see. Ooh. Fuck. This is really bad. Cause I could be gutsy. I could be gutsy here and keep the ace and hope that one of the 2 cards I get is a jack. And we haven't really got those yet, so maybe I could. But if I keep the 6s, I have a guaranteed pair. No, you know what? I gotta take a chance tonight. I gotta take a chance. Let's see. I just need 1 jack. No! I was afraid of that. Damn it. I almost had it, dude. What, did he have a jack? I swear if he had one. I should have kept the pair. I should have kept it. So disappointed in myself. Okay, I have 5, but a 3 and a 1, that's probably not gonna happen. 3 and a 6, maybe? Let's see. No, got 6, but not a 3. Yeah, that was honestly the best I could pull off. I probably could have folded, I probably could have, but I just wanted to go with this. Okay, good. Only one pair, Because I'm already, like, just 1 away from a loss. I really do not want to start off the stream with that. Okay. Okay, yeah, this hand is ass. It's ass. I was not gonna get anything. I know that for a fact. Ooh, a triple. Okay. Yeah, I probably should change it. Let's see what I can get. Ooh, yes, a 3 of a kind and a pair. That is very, very good. Full house, baby. Come on. So does it go full house because the 3 of a kind would make a roof, and then the pair would be like the 2 sides of the house? Like, I'm confused why they call it that. Okay, I have a pair at least, so yeah. Let's see if I can get something better. Nope. Okay. I just need to hope he doesn't have anything better. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take that. I'll take that. Come on. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, baby! Another full house! Give me that shit. Oh yeah. I needed that. Alright, now I'm back to neutral again. Great. Alright, let's see. 10. Oh my. No, am I gonna risk it again? No. I could risk and try to get a 5, but again, it's not even possible. Well, considering I already got another full house, my luck probably isn't the best, so I'm a fold. Like, there were times where I feel like I can't get lucky with 2 in a row, but other times I know I'm fucked. Yeah, I can't get 5 of the same type of cards, so keep the 8. We'll see if I can get at least a 5 or a 6. Damn it. Oh, I almost had 5 of the same suit, you bitch. Oh no, wait, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because it's because of the cards up on the table that I couldn't get the same suit. Right, okay. Yeah, never mind then. It wasn't gonna make a lick of a difference. Okay, I can handle 3 pair again. Or, I mean, 1 pair. 2, 8. 3 of the same... 4 of the same suit. Ooh. Do I want to? I'm gonna take a chance. If I lose it, it's fine. But I'm gonna take the chance, please. Of course. Of freaking course. Yeah. Yep. It was inevitable. Oh yeah, I would have won even if I got a pair. Yeah. So basically I would have had to fold again, but... Ooh, okay, 3 of a kind. That's a great start, Oh, again, I would have been so close to, like, all the same suit, but... No, I can't risk that. I can't. Not again. I've already messed up because I tried that. Yeah, let's go with... 3 of a kind, at least. Oh, we didn't even have it. Damn. So I could have tried to go down and go for a draw there. Oh well. Okay, 9. Nah, I would need to be lucky and get an... Well, could I get an 8? I guess I could.
Ah, fuck yeah. I'll take my chances. Let's do it. Okay, I got a pair at least. That's better than nothing. Oh, wait, no. Even if I did get an 8, it's like, this still wouldn't amount to any. Wait. No, yeah, if I did. But, nah, it's fine. Yeah, just go with this. Okay, good, good. We both only had 1. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck at neutral for a while. Now, I'm not gonna get all the same suit, unfortunately. It is not gonna happen. I know my luck so far with trying those odds is not great. Fold. Yeah, I don't like it. At some point, I'm gonna have to raise when I get a really good hand. But what the... Nah, but I only have a pair. I can't raise for that. Nah, even if I did get... Yeah, change. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't really have anything good there. Didn't really have anything. Oh shit, I didn't even realize he has 2 pair. Fuck! Okay, when I feel really lucky, I gotta raise. It's the only way I'm gonna move past. Oh, okay. But can I get a 10 though? Can I get a 10? Now again, I'm gonna just take it. Even if I take an L, fuck it. Yo! I forget, if I raise, does that mean I can't switch my cards? I guess probably not, right? Because otherwise it would have asked me to raise again after. So I guess the raise is like, you have to keep the cards you have in your hand. If I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. 7, 2, 9. Okay, I have 1 pair. Not the greatest start, but at least I have something. Nope. Garbage. Gotta hope for a tie, but I feel like this is where he lucks out again. I just had that feeling. Yep. I knew it. I had a feeling he was gonna look out this time. Just because I had folded so many ties, like, he was gonna get a great one. Yeah. I should try this again. Nope. Once again, only a single pair. This is not going any better. Okay, we tied. We tied. I really am gonna need an amazing hand at some point. Okay. Ooh. Should I though? Ah, fuck it, I'll raise. Why not? Oh no, I can! What? I could have done that? Damn it! Okay, so I can raise and then do this. Okay. Ooh! Yes! Finally! Got another full house. Ooh, and I needed that. He had 2 pairs? I mean, at least the worst, I could have gotten neutral if I didn't get the exit 10. Okay. 8, 9, 10. No, I don't have any of the same. Wait. 8, 9, 10. No, don't have a 7. No. I'm gonna have to fold here. I'm stuck. I'm not counting cards either, so I just assume I'm just lost. Okay. Damn. Wait. I mean, to be fair, I would only need a 6, and if I get rid of 2 cards, my chances of getting a 6 are high, so... Or at least higher than if I tried only with 1. God damn it, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother trying to do math like that when it's not gonna happen? Oh my god, he beat me straight out with a straight. I can't believe this. Shit. Okay. Okay, a pair. It's not too bad. I could really use an ace right now. And of course, I do not get that fortune. Okay.
2? I'm asleep, man. I'm asleep. You can't be serious, dog. Okay, 3, 4. Yeah, this is not a great hand. Oh, now you give me something where it's like it could potentially connect for something. Great. Thanks. I appreciate it. So to fuck all. Y'all better give me an amazing hand. Okay. Fort. King. Nah, but I would have to hope for a miracle of an ace card. Nah, fold. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of luck. I can't raise because I folded 2, which even... It's even worse than last time! What is this? Wait. No, yeah, it is even worse, because then I would have to hope that I get like a 6 in 1 card. Change all. Change all. This is shit. And it's gone back to being worse again. Great. Can't believe this. And he got 2 pairs. Of course he's gonna hold that over my head. Dude, I went back from being, like, in neutral to, like, already almost losing again. So ridiculous. Great. The one time I could potentially had a straight. If only this was a freaking 4! Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, I lost. Damn it, man. Are you serious? Dude, luck was just not on my side that game. Yeah, of course I'll do it without lowering the difficulty. Why the hell would I want to? That'd be the easy way out. Okay. Not that great. But it's a safety net. Okay, not a great safety net. Okay, he didn't have a great time either. I just need to hope he didn't get something amazing. Okay, that's fair. It's fair. Considering he did have to actually change all his cards. If he kept 1, I'd been a bit nervous. And we're getting back to shit hands again. Fold. Dude, how bad is this hand? Oh my god, it's appalling. Okay, at least I have a pair, but still not great. No, if only this was the other one. I could have had all the same suit. Why me, man? At my desperate hour of need, I could be having these amazing plays, but it's just not connecting. And we're back to the usual shit. Okay, yeah, folding again. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god, this is actually even worse than the last game. I got to 1 pretty quickly in the last game, so that's saying something. Yeah, I don't have a straight. I thought I did, but no, I'm missing a 9. Yeah, I just had to lose this chip. I have... Whew. Okay. He had just as bad luck as me in this one. I can take that. I can take that. Okay, I have a pair at least. I have a defense mechanism. And I'm back to nothing but just the basics. Who would have thought? Of course, he just had to beat me with a 2 pair at this time. Nah, this is just ass. This is seriously ass. Because even that is like, I would need a king. Well, actually, if I hold the queen, if I'm lucky to get a king, I couldn't... Wait, is that how it works? Would that count then? I don't even know if it would. I know if... Fuck yeah. I'm already losing anyway. And it got even worse. Susie, you couldn't have even at least given me a face card. That's just even more disappointing. Yeah, at least it didn't take anything from me there. But I really needed that king. Watch, I get it right now. No, but still more of the joke hands as it was before. Ooh. Ah, damn. I can't race. So that they just automatically assume I can. That's not fair. I guess that's why counting cards would be helpful here, because then you could actually guess that. But then again, I guess I'm not really knowing when they reshuffle the deck, so that actually wouldn't work here either. Theoretically speaking. Okay. Let's raise. And then let's change this. See what I get. I hope me raising actually helped here. Let's see. Yes! Let's go! Alright. Okay, at least get us to a standstill of at least one game each. I'll be satisfied with that. Okay. Switch. Okay, I have 2 pairs at least. Yeah, I'll just take the 5. Not like it means anything. Oh, good. Okay. But again, the game could still turn around, so. Yeah, this hand is total ass. Okay. It's something, I guess. No! Why did this queen... Why did it have to be a queen? Why could it not... Wait. Wait, I want to test my theory. If I lose this, then hey. It is what it is, but I want to see if this works. Does it go like that? Yeah, I figured, yeah. I know, people are gonna tell me that through. Don't get me wrong. I figured I would, but I was at least in a safe place where it's like, I wasn't gonna lose everything. Just need to make sure I can maintain this. And it's already starting to look hopeless again. Okay, good, only 1 pair. But yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna count. Okay, have this. At least give me a 5. Or queen, yeah, no. This time I actually did need the queen, so I'll be thankful for it. Nice, okay. At least now I know I don't have to make that same mistake again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not letting him get it guaranteed better at Metromon, because then it all comes down to the card in my hand. Do I bother? Probably better to change the other 2. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get anything better than that. I just need to hope he didn't draw anything better from the deck, because I think he did keep 1 card. Yep. Okay, let's see. The one time I could have gone with the all hearts play, and it doesn't give it to me. What is this? This bullshit. Alright, fine. Just finish this. Thank you. Alright, so now Jack and I 1-1 here. Again, don't get me wrong, I know I don't really get anything for this, but I'm just doing it just because I finally get to play poker again. Alright, let's see. Back here first. Then I figure out which one I want to do.
Okay, let's see. Still got like a little over an hour, so I can do another one. I feel like I should do the moon door one, because again, it's like this is gonna take me a while to even get the food one. The sun door again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I could look it up online, but too lazy to do that. So we can either do this, moon door 5. We could do 2. Probably 2 because it's specifically for Shara. It's just this is the last one, maybe it would be like for a group or something, so yeah, let me actually do that. So let me switch Joshua with Shara. Just for this instance, because I would never actually make a party like this, or I would hope not to. And Moon Door 2. I'm hoping this isn't too long, but we'll see. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. Oh. Roll. Oh, so we're going to the past, right? Or is this the present? I don't remember. Never mind, it's the present. My bad. Confused. Of course, Olivier would be the one whose head is like completely on the table. Where am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink. Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastic. You might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. Jeez. Right. Shara. Ugh. I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass then. Please. Mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle over. I want him to fall off the chair. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine. I guess I have to go get the bottle myself. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Sherazard, he literally only just got enough. At least start him off with some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. He can have both. Problem solved. Spare me. I'll die. By the way, Ina. You remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Down? Down what? Booze. We're talking booze, baby. Just began pouring alcohol until Olivier went onto his head. That should go in his mouth, Sherazard. Oh, silly me. He's actually literally gonna drown. Oh yeah, okay, now his head's finally on the table. 5 years ago. Okay, no, yeah, we are flashing back. Damn! Shara do be looking different from how she does now. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Herberway Villa. No way. I have to go all the way there. This is why I hate cities. Oh, hey, Bracer. On the job again? Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested.
Really gotta go too. See ya.
Oh, is this when she started out?
Excuse me?
Granzo City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days' War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing, and life was returning to Liberl. People gathered in the cities and towns that returned to their former state, and the revived orphan trade brought the king to prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was positive, however. Also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten.
Is there no one here?
If you have a request, please write out one of the forms to the right and place it in this box.
It looks like it. Wouldn't they mind if I use their phone? I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. You here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Sherazard Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Ina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 braces at this branch right now, so we're very busy. You can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? My apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. Thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. The size of the place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all that Granzo has to offer without fearing getting lost. You've got to be kidding me. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what braces are actually here for.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it's like, I don't really think you get braces for this kind of thing. I mean, sure, there's not really anyone else you really could, but still. Alright, huh? Yo, what's up, Aya? How you doing?
We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession, do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier. So I'm gonna have to ask you to look elsewhere. You want a buddy for your sightseeing trip? I wasn't trying to. Oh hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Someone lived in a box all their life. Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. You find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. It looks like this isn't going to work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but...
Oh, it's Kurt.
Oh, what do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. It's currently my job. I'm undertaking other work at the same time.
Ah. Oh, so the other guy wasn't working here at the time.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. Seems to have gotten it into her head that braces are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet.
Sherazard.
Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you your letter recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? Seems like way too simple of a job to be rewarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but... And I'm counting on you with this job, too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance.
I mean, hey, if she can get the recommendation just from that, it's not too bad.
It should hopefully do her good. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon. It just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. The aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the adult department store just in case. In case? In case of what? It's in the east block of the city. Don't forget. Why would I feel my blood pressure rising already?
Oh, cool. I'm younger Charizard. Neat. Oh, that's cute. It actually shows Aina actually carrying around the suitcase. Yeah, let me save, because again, this does happen. Where it makes me lose my save progress because of crashing. Oh my god, these two are just here too. What the hell? Why are you guys even here? Shouldn't you be in school? Well, then again, I guess they aren't attending, like, or maybe it's the summer for them, or I don't know. Because they really shouldn't even be here yet. At least I would think. But then again, I don't know if they do the middle school program over at Genesis World Academy. And that kind of very first thing she wants to do is blow all her money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Maybe that's it, because to be fair, Shira was kind of like trying to repay Cassius and everything. So maybe she was focused on being more like in the action. That she really didn't think like of like what it means to help the people. Like, don't get me wrong, bracers don't normally just have to focus on stuff that seems almost equal to community service, but again, it's like they're supposed to be the people's support.
Please, Adios. I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kerr read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated, too. Miss Charizard? What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second.
Yeah, she really is Dragon Shara. What, are those like her guards or something? Yeah, it should be the other side. I remember it should be over here, the ice cream. Wait, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. And about 2 ice cream cones for the stall.
Your brain decided to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things. You'll like this, promise. It's really nice. That's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time.
Wait, what the hell? What's Ina's backstory? Like, it's one thing when they gave Kilika a backstory, but I didn't think Ina would potentially have one.
Might be a bit risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that I realized I left something back at the hotel.
There.
As if anyone would buy that. Not going to talk, huh? Well, fine. Be that way. Can we make our way back? Or back there so I can go and get it? Fine, whatever. I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea what you're really up to.
Wait, the South Block? Why the fuck do I have to go do the trouble of going all the way there? Fine.
Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel? Building you just walked past by? Well, yes, but... Granzo Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known.
Wait, what the? Why is she trying to go to Granzo Castle?
There's gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Granzo Castle. Do you want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do. But looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for.
I'm such a pain. You go and catch a breather outside. God damn it. Huh? There she is!
What's going on?
You stay right where you are. Dude! Oh, it's one of these missions, bitch. What? Shara! What the fuck? Oh, right. Junior Bracer. Okay. No, but no! How do you not have arts? You're a junior bracer. That's how Joshua had these. Or did they not hand it? No, they should have already handed out this stuff by that point. What the hell? Go, get away. I know, what are you doing? Step back. Okay, good. He's only focused on. Oh, nice. Level 10. Jeez. Nice swing.
What the? That guy was no amateur.
She just thinks we're nothing of it.
Well, they haven't noticed anything's happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you. It's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Please be quiet.
Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. I figured a rich girl like her would have stayed at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. Oh, come on, from top to bottom. There she is!
No, don't shout.
Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, it came from over there. God damn it. There she is. There's our target.
What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. The hell? Wait.
Are you serious? Dude, what kind of double agent or thing is Ina? I would not have expected this. Great. Of course they had guys at the South Block too. Damn, we actually have to go here to the airport? That's nuts. Yeah, I figured they'd be behind the scenes. What, you didn't try to knock them out? Well, then again, I guess she said they're not amateurs, so better if she didn't try to do that.
I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. And that sounds painful. No use hiding any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking you why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let's start from the beginning. I suppose this started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't say some. Or it didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had.
Oh, I see. It's one of these.
So, well, a super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share. At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it's like, if anything, that's the plan, right? Knowing everyone else is going to go after you. He does you a nice favor, and in turn, you help him without even noticing that you're actually giving him the money indirectly.
Unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down.
Oh, okay, good. Well, at least she had the sense, like, maybe not necessarily. Interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense because she doesn't always have kind of a calm demeanor in situations like these, so she wouldn't be have to, like, used to, like, attacks or sudden surprises and shocks and stuff like that, so this would be one of those cases.
Wait, hide. You've done we're not doing that.
Terrible.
And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see? Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so they're not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts.
But then why was she looking at Grenzo Castle for? What, they thought she could hide in there? I mean, actually, I guess it would make sense because that would be the most heavily guarded area. And even if she couldn't stay there forever, she could hide there long enough to, like, even ask the Royal Guard potentially for help. And who knows, maybe even her father had knew someone in the palace.
I can't believe they're just about to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what's the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the royal army, so that's probably why.
No, yeah, so that's probably also the reason, right? Because the castle, they don't have the royal army, it's the royal guards.
My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all of this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance. You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. Might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I can win another. I think the best thing we can try to do is get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy.
Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds.
Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use. Which means... Crap.
Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her.
How in the fuck am I supposed to... No, there's no way.
Okay, fine. Be fine. Okay. No, I'll hit you next. I need you to focus on me. Hey, focus on me. Hey. Could you not? Oh, thank you. I jump you. Yeah. What? Ooh. Oh, thank goodness I had a tear ball. I didn't even know I had to use.
Not again! You piece of shit!
But there's no way he's gonna use that thing on her, right? It should be fine over there.
Dude, can you not?
Bitch! Damn. Well, not half bad.
I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Charizard?
You guys still not caught her. Well. You almost had a chance against us. Almost.
I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you? 1, 2...
What, she have a smoke grenade? Whoa, what are you?
3.
She actually had a smoke grenade.
What's that?
Or is that tear gas? Smoke grenade. No, tear gas. Shouldn't we be moving?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ready to go? What? What is this smell? Is this mustard gas? Wait up.
I love how she actually just like hit him with it. Don't let him get away.
Why do you even have that thing? What was the point of knocking that guy out, too? It's locked. Get out of the way. Come on.
Wait, get back here, damn it. Oh, right, because she just lockpicked it. It's not like you had an actual, like, lock. It's no use, it's locked. Oh, don't worry, I'll get it open.
Should have used another one of those canisters. I got pepper ones, too. Pepper? Do you make these things yourself? I've got a few original blends of my own, yes. They're originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powder laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. Think it works? You don't need to find out now. You might get blown back in here. Come on.
I know really is adventurous for trying to test these new things. Don't bring me an axe. We're gonna have to smash it open. Damn bitch.
Phew. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just used a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where do you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably won't have read any of these things I have. But there's a famous spy novel I remember reading, and it has a scene where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned it from a book? I take it back. This ridge is written all over her naive face. Look, let me make this clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. I'll expect that to happen a second time. Don't get getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Being in sewers like this always brings back unpleasant memories. Feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I do something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. There are bound to be monsters here. Right. Yeah, boy. Okay. This ain't gonna be great. Oh, I don't even remember the way to West Block. Wait, can I even get these? Wait, would it even be... Would there even be anything good to do? Oh, no. Yeah, I'll take it for the CP. Oh yeah, but I can't fight those things because those, you need arts to beat them, if I remember correctly. No! Damn it. Never mind. No, don't attack. Okay, good. Only attack me. Thank you. Yeah, boy. Ow. Hey, don't hit him. Alright, gotta get rid of one of them right now, so you first. Okay, at least it only hit me, so that's fine. No. I was about to say, it's like, there's no way she misses twice. Oh shit, wait, what? Ah, damn it. Yes, S-break. Save again. Alright, let's do this. I missed the other two? Are you serious? Oh my god. Hey! Stop it. Hey, I said stop. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna run. I'm not gonna fight them while I have a monster that can self-destruct. With Tear Ball. Okay, just getting tear bombs. I guess that's fine, actually. There. Okay, so there should be a path I have to go to. I just don't know where it is. Oh, I thought I saw something there. Never mind. Ooh. Yeah, good. Just stay there. And done. Awesome. Do probably need these levels of heals, because I'll probably have to face a number of those agents. If I had to guess. Oh, wrong one. Okay, good. I did hit all of them. Ow. These they do have tear bombs I can recover with later. Oop, wrong thing. Nice. Hey. No. Okay, I had to get those somewhere.
Damn, Anna. Cleared one of them. That's impressive. Yet, no. Like I said, I'm not endangering Anna like that. There we go. Nice. Next level. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is how we get to the other chest. There we go. Zerin powder? Damn, what am I gonna need Zerin powder for? Wait, actually, how would I even use Zerin powder? Because if I die, it's just game over. Zerin fine with us. Maybe I actually get to keep it after this. It would be great if I could. Alright, come on. Yeah, just keep at this for now. Ooh, I get another move. Let's go. Easy. Okay, two options here. I don't want to see this down here. What happens if I go down here? Is it not budging? Stay quiet for a minute. I'll handle this. What the heck did she do? Seriously, I have no idea what she did. You really are amazing. But not for this. This is all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really, though. You shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things. Or getting used to them. Why? There are some things in life you're just better off not knowing. Oh, we're getting a flashback? And some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like a rotting open drain. It was a violent even before I slept. Oh, is this going to be about before she joined the troop? People who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison. Those who had been driven out of the cities. Or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive and to live to see another day. Picking pockets every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. But even then, I didn't end up with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. The residential area full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I'd known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything is gone. A simple piece of wire had access to enough mirror to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. I'd all taken from me by the man in the slums and ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did, or they said they did as much anyway, so they could keep living on. Damn. Always pretending to be a desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, like me. Again and again I thought about giving up. Again and again I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It was because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The trip had saved me from that place. It made me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood out above all else. No matter how much I tried to forget, No matter how used I became to my new life. No matter how much I tried to deny it. I was yesterday's garbage from the slums. Nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong. Stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I pour my heart into that'll let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past. Anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me stronger without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong. Stronger than anyone. Stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all right in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucy? I see. So now we know, like, the true depths of her past. Because, like, we knew about the true part, but, like, how did she kind of end up with them? But, okay. Damn.
Miss Sherazard? Are you alright? Looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Kurt will give me the last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. Then no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a second. Miss Sherazard.
As soon as I finish this job. Okay. I guess that also shows kind of like how much like she has admiration for Cassius, because he's like a way to see like what she could become, right? That strength that like won't ever falter to anyone, and that is like completely capable. It's like her goal. I guess again, with Estelle's mom was also a significant thing too, because she was like a mother that she never had, especially after all that stuff happening with the troop. Ah, shit. No, running. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to read that chest, but it's fine. I just need these items real quick. A tear bomb. Nice. Carefully examine nearly every chest that you come across before... Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Nearly, okay. What percentage did I need in order to do that? No, whatever, it's fine. Oh, okay, am I out now? I think I might actually be. Oh, okay, no, I'm close to it, but not yet. Good chest. Dude, how many tear bombs are they giving me? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I always need that makes the heals. Wait, what was this? Ah, shit, I should have saved.
Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up. You'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad.
Oh, damn. No! Damn it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important. I mean, I probably did, but still. I just hope I didn't miss every chest.
We're finally back on the surface. It's evening, too.
Took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry.
Of course. Are you alright, though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity, thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She's never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She never seemed out of breath even when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there were a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? Is this like nothing to her? Are you absolutely sure you don't need rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay. I'm definitely fine. Right now we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. I ran into trouble on the way, but a request was to show her around. All I need to do is get back to the guild and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest at least a little, though. Are you certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? The hell with it all. I was up all night working that damn story. All night! Who the hell does Notisia think she is? The better the scoop, the harder it needs to be caught. She think I don't know that? What do you think he's talking about? I've got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier. He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? I can't be sure. Let's look at his eyes, though. Doesn't look like a man who makes all his living. Oh my god. Wow. What a way to, describe Niall. I see what you mean. We come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. If I remember correctly, the house over there is empty. This way. For idea's sake, if I get conclusive, I would have done it already. You two patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs. I'll take the area by the... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to call on Raymond again. Wait, works at the villa now, does he? You literally just passed the story. Just my luck. That's ages away. I swear, this job is bad for my blood pressure. It's a... Whoa! Niall, what the hell? I'm not gonna say that. God damn, I didn't know they referenced that here. Come on, why are there so many of them going around? How can we get out to get to the guild like this? I think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. You won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. Just a case of finding one. I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it's a real reason. Get a grip, Shara. Can't let my emotions get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know. Still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we had to do to get there. Where do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. Should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. Those men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They're going to give you the opening you want. Or at least I don't believe they will. We've made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with this city for someone who claims it's their first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will or won't do. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want, either. What's your real goal? Well, No answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to, or who knows what kinds of crimes we could be abetting. Go on. The whole thing about that inheritance was all a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you's been setting off alarms as we started running around together. Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true. I swear it. I want to go to Granzel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork at Granzel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. Ah. And that's why there are so many of those men in black around that area.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Because I was like, what, they think she could just automatically get a pass to go there? But yeah, if that's where their administrative office is, then yeah.
All my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see. So they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Well, okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I only hearing about it now? That is... You thought I'd want in on that money, didn't you? If I did and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it together with you. That's when you thought I'd do it, isn't it? I'd play along and then steal it all for myself the second the chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all on my own. The second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine and my grandfather's house. Before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone would push me down the stairs. Whenever I taste something funny in my food.
Oh, wow.
Damn! These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end, I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing or presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd probably be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening.
I see. So she's not doing it because she needs the money. She's just doing it so that they don't take it. Especially since it seems like they really didn't care at all about her or grandfather at all. It's just that the money was literally the only thing that mattered to them.
That was why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to.
But damn, now it goes to show why they were willing to have people with actual weapons out in public like that, because they really did mean to kill her.
That was why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you. Not at all. And I'll admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. You could have said all this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out, too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead.
Fair, because true, even if you were to say it was like there would have been someone shady at the guild. Both Kurt and Sherazard were there. Explain the circumstances, they would be able to, like, formally call the castle, tell them the situation, and escort Aina to safety. And if they knew that something was wrong, they could try to ask back, like, hey, where's Aina? You guys said you were gonna bring her, right? But again, it's like, considering everything that's happened to her, it's like, she couldn't guarantee that they didn't have, like, a plan somewhere.
I suppose you're right, Plus, I mean, to be fair, she has had all the pressure of having to run from city to city to get to this point. I was just scared. Never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered here that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold and murderous light. Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It was invisible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight. But it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty. Every one of us. And that realization's left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust bracers. It's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should never have gotten you caught up in all this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that listen. It's my policy to give 100% to all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. Don't look at me. Hey. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I've wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. Still believe I was right to feel that way. And yes, I lived my hardest until now. But you made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. Not going about it the right way. It's made me realize that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the end. Yes, I know I messed up very. But that's gonna happen sometimes. So where was it in Granzo Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon? Noon today? That barely leaves us any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law in the borough, apparently. Oh, right. I was never much good at this legal stuff. But Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do what we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. Getting inside the castle and they're not going to stop us. I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Sherazard now? The way you say it makes my name sound ridiculously long. Does it? It does. It feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist. And now you know all there is to know about what I want to do.
Wait, do we go back?
No! Damn it. Alright, fine. Ah, damn it. I probably shouldn't have saved after that. Well, whatever. Am I gonna have to try to avoid those guys again, or can I just, like, go? I'm assuming I can just go. Oh my god, we're pulling a solid snake. That's amazing. Oh my god. I feel like I did that in another game too, but I don't remember where. I knew you'd come eventually. Today's our last chance after all. Oh, maybe, yeah, an animal's just in there. Huh? Huh? You're kidding me. A cat? No, wait a sec. Might be something else inside. Fair. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are. Too late. Nice.
Ah, damn, I can't hit all of them. Fine, I'll hit you with Bind Whip. Good thing I have some CP. Let's go. I'm just hitting you. Ooh, with the fence down. Ah, shit. There we go. One down. You don't shoot her. Heal. Okay, I can take the hits. There we go. And I got it back. This isn't good.
Now's our chance, Ina. Alright.
Nah, great.
There's more of them?
Ah, shit. Nice of you to finally show yourselves. What's the hold up? Why haven't you made an example out of him yet? Our client's waiting. Gonna move on. You're really gonna regret messing with us kids. Hope you don't expect that you'll just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a while longer. She's still useful. As long as we get to write our own will, it'll save us having to forge one later.
You really think this will be that simple?
You think saying that is going to unnerve us? You got another thing coming.
You can still run, right? Yes. I'll take all these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this on many opponents on yourself? Have any chance of winning? You'll...
Not going to beg for mercy, I take it.
You got something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do that. Don't worry about me, as if I have any intention of dying here.
What are you even talking about? Damn you!
Go, Ina. But I said go! Seem to be having a little trouble over there, Sherazard. What?
Who the hell are you?
Kurt, what are you doing here? Well. You've forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Granso branch of the Guild. I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is that you must do. But I can't say I'm as pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw away your life without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others, but take a good look at the situation you're currently in. Tell me exactly what it is that you should really be doing. Can you take care of things here for me? Certainly. Now, Ina. Right.
They're getting away. Half us should be enough to take care of this guy. Everyone else? What? Sorry for the delay, Kurt.
Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as it is.
You sure do work fast. Though I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally came to her senses. She was at the Zeiss branch. She was more like a wild boar, or charging forward without stopping to take a look around her.
I've always known that she has what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She really lost sight of something important, needed to be put back on the right track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now that she's righted herself. I'm sure of that.
To be young again. Quit acting like you were not even here. Kill them both. They're sure taking their time. The hell are they even doing?
No, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes.
True as that may be. Sure, that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but doesn't mean you have to share with everyone else. Means our share will end up going down. Kinda like to avoid that if we can.
Don't you worry, you've got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Ina? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man. She isn't here alone. I can see you getting in my way. It's like they don't even care they kill Ina in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. I take it marksmanship isn't exactly your forte.
Sorry, sir.
Sherazard, what is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. It's time to come along home, Ina. Everyone's waiting for you, you know?
Actually, alright, fine. I'm gonna use this. Yeah. I missed?
How the fuck I miss?
Okay, at least they missed too. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This is not good. Alright, I'll hit you first. I don't need you buffing them anymore.
But you know, I guess I did meet that Zion pattern after all.
Who's the most HP? Okay, you. Nice.
Boy, did he rub me the wrong way. Can't give him another crack of my whip. Just leave him be. I can't even bring myself to feel anything towards him anymore. I still don't think he was originally a bad person, though. I'll come around when the whole inheritance matter is settled. You really think so? I think you're being naive, to be honest. He was trying to kill you, you know. If he does anything to cause trouble again, I'll hit him myself. With his bag. That sounds painful.
What are you doing? What on Adios's name happened out here? You there, draw down your weapon at once.
I'm from the Bracer Guild.
What? The guild? So you're... Still, what's a bracer doing here? Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle.
I had reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Granzo and the safety of its people. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet.
Well, very well. Ordinarily, we'll be taking you with us as well, but I'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. Still, you may have gone away without punishment this time. Don't expect to be so lucky next time you try to overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job. We'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, bracer or otherwise. Yeah, because that was kind of the point as well, because that's how Morgan felt too, additionally. Not wanting Estelle and Joshua to be involved.
Oh, god damn it, of course, it would happen this way. Fuck. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do that whole thing again. Damn, that's 2 battles I'm gonna have to go through. Well, then again, at least these weren't like crazy battles, so I could deal with them. Just gonna have to go through this quickly. Yeah, so I think you first. God damn it, why are you attacking them over there? Okay, good, we're still fine. Might as well gain more CP while I can. Oh, bitch. Ah, shit, I'm not gonna reach him. No! No. Yeah, I'm not having that happen. I'm not having a game over with this. Nah. I can't allow that. Nice. Yes, okay, good. Finish it. Alright. Nice. It's faster and I didn't have to waste this iron powder. Works for me. Seriously, that went way faster than I thought. Oh, it is? Cool. Can I ask another favor? There's a bunch of their friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, as I saw, Kurt was with them, so you probably won't have to lift a finger there either. You two follow me. Sir. I'll never get used to dealing with the army. What? I was just impressed by how much authority the bracer badge wields. You were kind of cool. It's the first time I tried using my badge like that, you know. Never mind my badge now, we're running out of time. We need to hurry. Right. We're finally here. I can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get that paperwork done. Quickly. I'll be watching from here. Nice. I'm really happy for you, Anna. Congratulations. Sherazard? Looks like I need a witness to sign this. Witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure. you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am. In fact, I want it to be you. Then I'd be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. Or that day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer. Or that I'd be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned, Ina Holden, shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden, as outlined in his last will and testament. This Scheherazade Hardy. Thank you, Scheherazade. It's finally over. This is request wrapped up, right? Actually, no. There's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done. Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Wait, what? I forget, what does welfare have to do again? I still can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you still need some to live, right? I suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange. But I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. Ah, true. Because it's not necessarily just because, oh, they could just try to assassinate her and then steal the money directly. Nah, it's more that she doesn't want the chance of, like, herself or anyone else getting attached to the money like that. When I say I didn't do any of this for the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior bracer is, but it's clear there is something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. Also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't ever interested in that personally. Really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. I see you finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Scheherazade. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I will turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Scheherazade, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect to see an end to you drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also expect no longer to discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times of my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Scheherazade? You sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now. These are both on equal standing. Well, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm so very much a rookie. Says who? Are you now? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Ina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency in its punishment. Hiring a Jaeger Corps for personal use carries a grave punishment, you see. A Jaeger Corps? Are you referring to those men dressed in black? Yes. They're one of the many corps that are known to be active here in the borough. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country. They've been successful in finding work too. Hiring them is, of course, very illegal, but with the army as slow to act as they currently are, taking this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of any in the near future. Take care of them? All of them? Now it makes sense. So it was a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all the Jaeger Corps in the borough so he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country of late, Civilians getting caught up in it or worrying frequency. Right, like Duke Dunan did later on. In the earliest Sky games. Right. Goodness. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, and that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. So I don't feel too much sympathy under those circumstances, but in a sense, your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approach him and not the other way around, he's a victim? He deserves to get off with a slap on the wrist? And Ina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her. Shara, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still, no one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here is to say if, and only if, Ina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh. You scared me for a minute. You needn't make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all. So please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists. That is all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too. Please, don't be. But the situation you were in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at him. He should also not, under any circumstance, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. I've still got a long way to go, then. Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say, so I'll be excusing myself now. Really? You could stand to join us for one drink? I'm afraid not. So my duties as guild receptionist remaining after all. As for you, Shara, be careful you don't have too much water. Crud, why's he always gotta be so serious? Actually, how about you, Ina? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? Really, really sure? Of course. You've done so much for me, so how can I refuse? Join you for a few drinks is the least I can do. Then let's get to boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what the prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. It's gonna be awesome. Well, cheers. Until she actually loses and is the one under the table. I've seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. Blessed, blissful children on the other side, dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I ask myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them. I hated them. I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired of myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to be and needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of that tiny lingering hope deep from my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. That the day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Anna visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk at the table by her the night before. Of course. Ooh, I got a Heaven's Eye. Let's go. That was good. There's another good one. Because again, it kind of shows the development from starting out as a bracer to that point. And did reflect a bit more on like her past before she had joined here and interacted with Cassius. Okay. So with that, we just have one moon door left, being this one. And the star door, we're only missing the food one and
this one with where I had to open all the other doors or find them, and then get that exit door, and then this one for Sun Door 5. So first, let me check how many recipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I need 5 more recipes. If I could just do that, should be good to go. So yeah, Sun, I haven't done that yet. Like I said, 2 for there, and just Moon 5. Okay. But yeah, I think I will save that for another time. It's already almost 10 o'clock. I want to go have my dinner and then chill. For the rest of the night. You know what? Maybe I'll also just do a bit more poker before we... Or, no, I'll actually play blackjack this time. So, you ready? Because can't always have the same damn thing. So let me actually go back here. And we'll do that real quick. And then next time when I hop back onto Treasure in the Sky 3rd, we'll move on with main story. Saying that's all that we need to do by this point. I mean, again, there are those like 1 or 2 other doors, but again, I'll see when I can make time to do that, because again, I want to be able to learn the 20 recipes by then, so then we're ready for after that. Because if I can, I could try to start out the stream with that one. Let's save everything else. And again, I'll see what I need to unlock Sun Door 5 and if I have that or not. Because if someone already has it like attached to them, then I can just have them go through the door or something. Alright, so yeah, first... Yeah, let me face Hale and Blackjack. I haven't played that in a bit. And again, can't always just play poker. Alright, so yeah, if I remember, I need to get 7 wins in total. Yo, I got lucky. Let's go. Awesome. I think it's when I... Oh yeah, we had to win the most of 7, right. I'll hit. I have to. Hit again. I'll stand. I don't think I'm gonna get a lower number again. Okay, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. Okay, 8. I'll hit. Again. Yeah, I figured I would have to bust eventually. Yeah, come on. I figured. Okay, let's see. 7, okay. Okay, not bad, I'll hit. Yeah, I'll stand. I have 20 right now. Yes! Alright. Let's go. Okay. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. I'll stand again. Just because. Hey, I'll take the draw. Why not? No reason to push myself too far. I'm gonna stand again. No! Damn it. She got lucky. Hit. Yo, let's go. Finally. I think because we already used so many face cards. No! Dude! You can't be serious. I had that. Okay. I'm a stand. Yep. So I was like, if she got an ace, I would have lost it. Okay, 3. Hit. Hit again. Damn, 1 short. Oh my god, it's down to the wire now. Whoever wins this wins it all. No, that's not good. Hit me. Hit me. Damn it! You cannot be serious. No! I was so close. Damn it. I just had a really bad hand at the end. Damn, that really sucks. Yeah, we're finally lowering, doing this again. Okay, I have an 8. What else I got? Hit. Stand. No, are you serious? Great, she started off with the win. Stand again. Yeah, I was like, I refuse to believe she's gonna get that lucky immediately. Okay, 3. Hit. Hit. Stand. Yeah, I figured if I did one more, I was not gonna get lucky. Okay, Jack. Give me another 10. I'll stand. I don't think I'm gonna draw an ace. Yeah. I knew it was gonna be too good to be true if I did. Alright, just need one more. I'll just hit. Fuck it. Stand. Let's go! Easy win. Oh yeah, actually, it's gonna move me to play poker, isn't it? And it's fine, honestly, if it does. I'm up for another game. Oh, right, yeah, because we're tied 1-1 now, aren't we? Right? Or is it... Oh, to 2. I think it actually is 1-1. At least I think so. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this check. It's time to settle the score. Okay. Change the other 2. Give me a 6. Of course. Okay, so he obviously has a pair because he kept 1. Or he could be bluffing. Nope. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Let's see. 5, 3. Nah, I had to fold. I was destined for failure with that hand. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, just change. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, I should have raised. No! I could have gotten a major lead with this. Oh, he had 2 pair, damn. So I really did need that point. Alright, I mean that edge. Yeah, let's raise. Let's hold both. Or everything and change. Okay, so he either just got a pair now or he still has nothing. It's good to know. Yes! Call that shit. Alright, one more. Come on. Okay, King 7 1. We'll take the ace and let's change. I can risk it. Ooh, yes. Let's go. That was a godsend, I think. Yes! Alright, beat both Jack and Hale. Well, technically, I guess I'm still tied with Hale, but, you know. I got my win against Jack, so I'll take that. Alright, well that worked out. Alright, now back to the garden. Alright, so we did some pretty decent story stuff. We learned a bit more about the situation that happened with Ereboni and the Bracer Guilds. I mean, I already knew most of that, but still at least getting a whole brief summary and seeing Liberal and the Intelligence Division side of things was pretty nice to see. Mayor Mabel, so it was pretty funny. The whole thing with Lila. And the Shira one, pretty good honestly, because I'm honestly surprised they actually also shone a light on Aina as well. Like, lore for Aina, the guild receptionist? Like, it was one thing when it was Kilika, because it's like, I mean, I'd already seen stuff from like Azure and Daybreak, but then here it's like, what? So yeah, pretty cool. But alright, with that,
we are getting that much closer to the end of the game. Because again, we still potentially have a 7th layer to go through. I still have to check out that place by the Herbal Royal Villa. But I don't know what I'm gonna be doing there and such, hence why I wanted to do most of this content here. So all we have left, again, is Moon Door 5, Star Door 6, yeah, and then we have 14, but we need to get 15, I think is what it means, or, yeah, 15, and then get through 15. And then Sundoor 5. So again, I'm going to try to see what I need for Sundoor 5. If I have it or not. Well, I try to grind a bit more for gems for the team. And also having to level up Jazette as well. Because then once I get through all of that, we can just focus on like completely main story from there. But next thing will definitely be more focused on the main story for this game. So like I said, considering I haven't found the last Star Door yet, means that there is an opportunity for me to do all this stuff later on as well. So, I think this is a good place to end the stream. Shout out to ICAT for showing up to the stream. Great seeing you here for a minute, even if it was just for a bit. Like I said, depending on what time the updates come out, I'll see what I stream tomorrow. I could potentially be trying to finish Honkai Impact 3 tomorrow, or I mean catching up on Part 2 tomorrow. So that way we're set for the update that comes out the following day after tomorrow. Or if the update for PGR already comes out at the right time tomorrow, then I'll probably just stream that instead to see what's going on with Selena and everything. And like I said, depending, or if it doesn't come out at the right time, where it's like I'd be comfortable streaming, then it'll be the following day after on Thursday, right? Yeah. And then same logic with the Honkai Impact 3's update. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the stream but not already found the channel, please put chili a follow, much appreciated. Check my YouTube channel where I post all the VODs, subscribe to as well. Join Discord, you guys not already. Links to all those are on the channel. But this has been Santa's Vibes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys next time.